5-3-1. The Vikings. Sunday Night Football taking on the Bears. Bears are 6-3. They're at home, and they're 2.5-point favorites. So Vegas giving the nod to Chicago.
Respect.
The respect to
They're
Chicago.
leading the division.
Sure. That doesn't always matter.
Doesn't
right?
always, but if...
Have you seen the lines for Washington in recent weeks?
Touché.
Leading the division doesn't matter. But 44.5-point over-under, that is a low over-under. You've got a couple of ferocious defenses and a couple of, questionable situations.
This is a scary game to me for fantasy. When I look at this game, I am very fearful because it's division with the Vikings defense has been getting better and better. The Bears defense is great, but there's so many fantasy relevant players here. Mitch has been good. Kirk Cousins is usually started. Jordan Howard, you have so many
You
pieces.
go to Jordan Howard? You could have gone like Adam Thielen.
I could keep going.
Dalvin
Turok,
Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
Put it in the right order.
Stefan Diggs. But my point is there's 10 players in this game that are going to be in a lot of lineups.
Does that list have Jordan Howard on it?
Of course it does.
Okay, so there's 9 players.
Okay, sure. Agree to disagree. But the point is, Vegas doesn't have this as a huge over-under, and I took the under on my predictions. I could see this game going either way, but if this is a defensive, cold weather, it's 28 degrees is the expectation right now.
Yeah, I think I have every running back on both teams lower than the consensus because of the over-under, because of the stout defensive fronts, because of the fact that this is going to be a lower scoring affair. You're at 44.5-point over-under. Both backfields, you're going to see a little bit of a split, right? Dalvin Cook, we expect to be...
I think this is the week that Dalvin Cook takes over.
Yeah, taking over, though, this week is going to be difficult against Chicago.
Fair.
And Jordan Howard, Tariq Cohen. Look, the Bears running backs have averaged 3.1 yards per carry since week 7.
Blah.
And you have an offensive coordinator who is content to say, well, if you're going to run at that clip, I'm just not going to run. I'm just not going to run it as much.
Mm-hmm.
So, Allen Robinson, you're starting him if you got him. Adam Thielen, you're starting him if you got him. Stephon Diggs, yeah, he's going to be out there. How do you feel about Cousins versus Trubisky in this matchup? Mike, you're the lowest on Trubisky right now.
Yeah, but I would still rather play Trubisky over Kirk Cousins.
You would?
Yes, for sure.
Just being the home matchup.
Well, the home matchup, and like you said, if it's actually a lower scoring game, which it certainly could be, I'd rather have the quarterback who could give me 50 yards on the ground.
Do you want to go official sit for Kirk Cousins this week?
He is for me.
We have him at QB 18. I think that's an official sit.
Yeah, he's my quarterback 19. That's not
sit of the week.
That's not what you want. This is a game where you said it. You're starting most of these players, but you need to temper your expectations. Maybe swing for the fences with your other flex players, and hope you get lucky and that there's somehow a shootout because they both have good offenses here. I think the biggest question is Jordan Howard.
Who wins the game?
I've got the Bears taking it down at home.
Yeah, I'll take the Bears.
Okay.
But do you start
I'll go with
Jordan
Minnesota.
Howard?
I'll go with
That's
do I start Jordan Howard? I try not to.
Yeah, I really try not to.
That's my policy.
He's my running back.
If I have to, I will. But my policy is try not to.
Jordan Howard or Peyton Barber.
I think I have Peyton Barber ahead. Yeah, I have Peyton Barber one spot ahead right now of Jordan Howard.
I have Jordan Howard ahead of Peyton, but that's the tier we're talking about.
Yeah, I would take Jordan Howard and hope he falls over into the end zone a couple times.
Derrick Henry or Jordan Howard?
I'll take Jordan Howard.
Gross. Howard. Hey, want to have a cup of coffee with me? Click subscribe. We'll hang out. We'll do it together. Make your team the best.